Alright, thought I'd do a little Christmassy update on the game. I haven't been doing mounds and mounds lately, but I've got the AI tweaked up a bit better and the sound propagation stuff tweaked up as well. So the main thing I thought we could look at is the sound propagation and where that's at. I don't think it's perfect, but it's got a system where I've built a bunch of sound nodes that kind of are placed in each room, and they help sounds to sort of pathfind their way through doorways and things like this. So if we open up the sound propagation script, which sort of runs the system, we can turn on the nodes. So you can see these are a bunch of sort of nodes that make up the shape inside each room, and the sound can zoom around on them, so I can add or remove nodes to that to help improve the pathfinding as well. If I tick this on, you can see the actual connections, so it's a little bit wonky in places there, but sound can effectively bounce through along any of these nodes and go up the stairs. And as it does, I'm adding a if there's a direct line of sight, I'll place the audio literally where it's coming from, like at a foot position, or the guy's mouth when he's talking. But if you're not, it'll add some reverb and some low pass filter and drop the volume at a sort of increasing rate.
Hey, you! Come back!
Trying to kind of get a good version of the sound propagation done before I go on to work on other things too much, because it's sort of the feedback mechanism through which I can tell how things are working.
Hey, you! Come back!
So there's this like straight sound.
Your weapon! Just because I've been here a few months, I think that I can just get away with it.
So if I now go and hide here,
Like something I could do with this, sir.
and maybe keep this mode open. We'll turn off all the network stuff, but we'll have a quick look. So these have also sort of improved the AI visualizations of what they're doing. This is a sound node here, so it's playing there because it's the first one that's just out of sight of my ear, and it's figured out, I guess, that wherever these AIs are, here, these guys are making footsteps or chatting away, and the sound goes, okay, the shortest path to the player is around this way, almost around this way, but it seems to be this way at the moment, and so it positions the audio source there, and we can actually see this is a footstep, and it's got a sort of, it's been passed in a volume actually of 0 in this case, so it's at the borderline of it's had to travel a fair way there, but not far enough that it was actually culled. So that footstep could actually be coming from someone else, not one of these guys. Let's hit continue, and we might get a sound coming from out through this doorway. So this red thing's me, I'm standing facing this way. So there you go, you can see that as they're moving around, the sounds are coming from over this way. Going up the stairs. And you can see that like the characters are actually up there, so if the sounds were coming straight from them, it would actually sound kind of similar at the moment. But there's cases where the characters could literally be around behind you, and you don't want the sound coming from over there because the sound might reach your ear sort of over through this way. So you want the sound coming from kind of through the hallway or through the doorway that it has approached the player via. So you can see those purple sound sources.
Don't worry, I'll find you. Where'd that perp get to? Where'd that perp get to?
I've currently got it, they'll detect me depending on how light I am, but it's balanced slightly on the easy side. So I think it's working pretty well. It took a fair bit of work, but I'm kind of happy with where it is now. I could probably drop the amount of effects that are applied a bit when they go around a corner. It's a little heavy-handed at the moment, maybe. But there's still more things I could do with it, but it's kind of working well enough that I can get back to working on the AI a bit more. So you can also see they've got these gizmos that draw. I've kind of refined the colours and removed any lines I felt like I didn't need that point towards their current position, and also they've got these little sort of stick that just shows their facing, so that even when I'm far away I can sort of see where all the AI are. Even if I can't see their models, I can sort of see like, there's one facing this way, he's heading towards his position, this is his little path here. You know, and you can see them all around the place. And I can also toggle on a bit more info about their state than that, but I don't have that on at the moment. Trying to remember actually where I put it. It's somewhere. So yeah, there you have it. New updates to come. Hopefully I'll get on to adding some more AI states, having them so they can go into a run. Currently they've just got like one walk locomotion sort of layer. So I want them to chase after you and have a few more animations for them when they're doing different things. Feeling like I'm getting the basics down here pretty nicely. Over and out.